Okay. I think we're live. All right. Guys, we are live. Back again with another live stream. The second live stream this week. So it's a double live stream week. Now we're winding our weekend. Starting our weekend after this live stream. But we're winding our week down with you guys, as we often do. Welcome to the Naked Famous Denim Day. Welcome to the Naked Famous Denim live stream. You've got me, Bezad. We've got Garrett. Yo, and we've got Risa. The lovely Risa, all three of us here for, you know what, I'm going to say it at the end. I'm going to say it now. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Let me know where everybody is tuning in from. We are here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's a snowy winter day, huh? Mm-hmm. It seems like it's the first snow of the season.
It's trying.
Yeah, it's trying to get cold here. But,
to kick us out.
Yeah, kick us out. Risa and I are headed back to Japan pretty soon. So we saw the snow, so it's
time for us to go.
Time for us to go. DC in the house, Invest Ian's. We are live. Msway, hello, Bezat, Risa, and Garrett. Hope you are all well. We're doing great, and thanks for joining another live stream. The more good to see you all, coming to you live from the DMV. Van Deen, hello from London.
What is the DMV?
Dallas? No,
driving motor vehicle. Department of Motor Vehicles.
Department of Motor Vehicles.
Does that mean you're at work
or is that an area? What is the DMV? The more, let us know.
She's just like waiting there.
That's possible.
No, she said last time too.
Yeah, DFW is Dallas Fort Worth.
Oh, yeah. DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
There we go. DC, Maryland, Virginia. There we go. DMV is DC, Maryland,
I thought
Virginia.
she was coming from the car insurance place.
Shout out from Dallas. Angel Avalero in the house. Chamblay, Quebec. Johnny Crumhorn is here. DC. Okay, Carl here from Connecticut. Thanks for joining, Carl. Great to have you here in our live stream. Everybody go and subscribe to Carl's channel. If you haven't done so already, I'm sure everybody here already is a great subscriber. Carl makes some of the best videos out there in the menswear, rough and rugged and all that kind of good stuff land. You definitely want to follow him. He's a good friend of the brand, that's for sure. Lord Stanley 1893, hello from Buffalo, New York. Riley O'Brien in the house. Hello guys, just got in my car driving home and in my black power stretch, and I have my black power stretch waiting for me at my doorstep. I hope I read that right, but I hope you enjoy them. Good Year, Arizona, Luis Mendoza. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us from wherever you are in the world. We've been having a pretty busy week, as you guys know. We kicked off Black Friday on Tuesday evening with you guys, and we've been shipping packages all around the world the last couple of days. So we've been pretty busy. I know my hands. I just washed them, but they've been pretty blue and well worked from shipping packages left, right, and center. So there's a good chance that if you got a package from us, one of us handle those orders for sure.
I can just guarantee it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, how many?
At least one of us.
At least one of
us
has
touched it.
You know, I wish we could have time lapsed maybe on Monday, because Monday is going to be a much busier day because we have the orders that are coming in from when our warehouse closed for the day up until Monday morning when we print all the orders to go and pick. It's going to be 3 days worth of orders. It would be fun to time lapse it and just see us
Does GoPro
zooming around. I think it does.
I can bring my GoPro.
Okay, we're going to figure it out and maybe we can show you guys a little behind the scenes of.
We should wear the GoPro.
That'd be kind of cool.
Down.
Yeah. That'd be kind of fun, right? What a day in the life of a warehouse on Tate and Yoko. I wish I had better video editing skills. That'd be kind of cool. Just left the New York City store. Got a circular knit. Thanks for coming into the New York City store. James Seitz. Thanks. Speaking of the New York store, hasn't been announced yet, but Brandon is planning on coming to do a visit. I will make an announcement when and where and timing and all that stuff, but it's going to be pretty soon. So watch out for announcements on that one. Wrights W5 wrote, I was looking for some sort of 14-ounce, ordered a pair of the Guardian Selvage on Friday morning. Well, the Guardian Selvage is a great choice. Another great choice in the 14-ounce range is the Step Up Selvage, which we just released on Tuesday. at an introductory Black Friday price of $98. So it's a great low tension weave, 14.6 ounce denim. We showed it off in the last live stream. You can check it out on tateandyoko.com. So yeah, that's another great 14 ounce option for you if you're looking for something just a little bit heavier, with a little bit more character than maybe a standard denim like a stretch selvage or an indigo selvage. Soul Cracker writes, got a great deal on those reflective denims from y'all. Can't wait to go out bar hopping in them. They will certainly catch eyes. Yeah. Sure. The reflective, it's a great party trick. The reflective denim, the glow in the dark denim, the Ghostbuster one, also a great party trick. Fossil Draws, Bayzad, will you ever make an appearance at the New York City store? I'd love to meet you guys. Oh, I mean, Risa and I have been there a few times, many times. I was there on the day we opened. I opened the store with the boys. Yeah, I mean, we used to be there a couple times a year, but since the pandemic situation, it's kind of been hard to travel. So
yeah, the last time was 2020 in January, I think.
Yeah, 2020 January. That was it. So hopefully in the spring we'll be back, and we'll be back to visit the New York City store, spring, summer, something like that. Risa, I think I might need you to come up a little bit closer because the mic. Stram Jam writes, Friday the 13th restock. It won't be restocked. The only chance you have right now to get a pair is to go to the website, go to the product page, find the size that you're looking for. It's all sold out, but you can enter your email and it'll let you know if a size ever becomes available. We're like, inevitably exchanges happen. They got a pair, maybe it wasn't for them or it didn't fit or whatever, so they return it back to us, so that item goes back into stock. And if you're on that notify me when available list, you'll get that email and it'll let you know immediately when that item comes back in the stock, and then you'll have your chance to purchase it. Otherwise, you're gonna have to be real lucky to kind of snipe a return pair, because those tend to go fast, especially for something like the Friday the 13th. M. Sway, also that natural indigo loom state looks like a really good buy for entry into raw denim. Yes. Yeah. The natural indigo loom state, that's another $98 option, especially if you want to get into unsanforized jeans for the first time. So if you watched the last live stream, we went over all the releases and kind of a lot of the highlights. So you might want to check that out. But also just head over to tateandyoko.com. Hit that Black Friday sale button. It'll show you all the great deals that are going on right now. And if you have any questions, let us know. We're happy to answer them here for you. Riley O'Brien writes, do you guys have a particular jean that you take a lot of pride in having made? Probably like picking a favorite child. I know there are many options, but is there one in particular that stands out? Okay, each one of us should have answer this question.
Oh, that's
what's pride in having made? I mean, I think my pride answer is the same as Brandon's answer. The 32 ounce. 32 ounce / 40 ounce. Anytime we can break the barrier of heaviest denim, that's always a proud achieving moment. Yeah. That, King of Slub, Emperor of Slub, Lord of Nep, King of Lords. Anytime, for me, it's the superlative ones, the most extreme of anything, because those are always the hardest to make.
Mm-hmm. For me, I think it's the Rick Sanchez denim, because I was, we went to great lengths to get exactly the color of the portal.
Yeah.
Hole or portal, whatever.
So explain how that worked.
So I mean, there's a lot of the times when you're making denim, you're picking the yarns that's already available and you're combining them or dyeing them and different things, and you still custom make denim, but a lot of the times the yarns are already available. In this particular denim, we wanted exactly the colors of portal holes. Is that
the portal?
Yeah, the portal. So those yarns, we wanted a twisted yarn of those colors on the left, and we couldn't settle for already existing similar colored twisted yarns with similar colors. We needed to be exact, so there was a lot of struggle to get that done, and at some point we were like, we might not be able to make it. But then, we just had a lot of people's support, and we were able to make it. And that was just, it took a long time.
It took months.
Yeah.
Because what they would do is, they would send us a color and be like, why don't you use this? Yeah. Or why don't you use that? Or, why don't you use this? This kind of looks like that. And we're like, no, you see, we have a very particular
we refuse to
color we're trying to get.
Existing colors.
Yeah, that took a long time to get done. JN writes, just watched the video with Stridewise and the 40 ounce looks just insane. I'd love a bag or something, but no way I'm going to go through something like that. I love a bag or something, but no way I'm going to go through something like that. Well, Garrett talked about his experiences with the 40 ounce in that video. What were people's reactions when they would see those pants?
Like normal people?
Yeah, when a normie
I
would see
wore them
it.
around a little bit outside, and there were people who were like, what's with those jeans? Are those super thick? And I'm like, oh yeah, these are the heaviest jeans in the universe, by the way. And they're like, oh yeah, those look pretty crazy. And then some people would be kind of bold and they'd be like, can I touch them? And I'd be like, yeah, sure. And they'd feel it and they're like, oh my God, you are insane.
That's pretty cool.
I think a bag would be kind of cool because then you don't actually have to suffer, but you still have it.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah.
People keep asking me about the 40 ounce, when is it coming? But I don't. We still want to make a second sample, I think.
There's still a second sample that needs to be done because we worked out some of the kinks with Garrett's sample, so we want to make sure that those kinks get worked out.
Mm-hmm. We had to find out the shrinkage and all that. We had no idea.
But even the thing the button, right? The button, we had to custom make the button because the denim is so thick that you can't just order buttons that are gonna work for this. So our friends, actually, there's a brand called Miansai. They make a lot of jewelry, and they're based in Florida. And one of the jewelers there is a friend of ours, and he custom made that button for us. So we're gonna have to custom make all the buttons because the distance that the button needs to be, it's so much longer than what you would need for a typical pair of jeans, even a heavyweight pair of jeans. So
even 32 ounce jeans.
Well, I think we're gonna make it a
little bit
smaller,
shorter
because right now it's quite long.
Yeah, it protrudes a lot.
But even making them when I was helping Carol make them, it was we had to put it together and then it wasn't quite right, so we'd take it apart and try it again. And it sounds, people think, just make a pair, just make it, and it's not so simple. It took us multiple days of two people at a giant sewing machine messing around with it and redoing it, and still it's not perfect. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
We want it to be perfect before we release it. So
so it's coming, but the person in our our pattern maker, who would also be the one making these jeans, she's our most skilled crafter up there. She does a lot of jobs. She does a lot of things in our building. So it's hard to get her to do just one thing for she does a lot of stuff. So it's hard to pull her away from that just for her to focus on one thing. So I know it's slow, I know, but for those of you who eventually get it, it will be absolutely worth it. And it's coming. I know. It was promised a lot earlier, but
you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you. The Moore asks, "Are the 40 ounce really rough on your skin? How many bandages did you go through, and in what areas?" I wouldn't say they were a little bit itchy on the back of my knees the first week. When I'd walk, it would be kind of poking in, but I did not use any bandages. I did not have any rashes or cuts or anything, so no injuries to speak of. So
Decibels writes, 40 ounce denim floor rug, LOL, would fade as you walk on it. Well, just so you know, this floor right here is made out of denim. This is Japanese raw denim flooring, and it does fade as you walk and live on it. The offices here at Naked and Famous Denim and the store in New York City the floors are all made of raw denim. So even our floors fade. Would you recommend going up a size in the Elephant series or going with the typical size? Garrett, you want to handle that question?
I would say well, first of all, check the size chart. So the Elephants are sized a little bit larger than most of our jeans. That being said, it's on purpose because when you're wearing a heavyweight denim, you don't want it to be as tight as, say, like a 12.5-ounce denim. You want to have a little bit extra room. Maybe wear a belt so you have that extra wiggle room. You want to be able to like lift your knee up. So yeah, I would say check the size chart, and if you're kind of within two sizes, go for the size that's larger. And you also never know. Like, I've had cases where somebody accidentally put them in the dryer or put them in the wash on the hot, and then they shrink down a little bit. And having that little extra wiggle room is going to be nice, because if you size them too small, it's going to be horrible. You're not going to wear them. They're going to be completely uncomfortable, and you're going to have a bad time. So,
well, there you go. Advice from the man here. There was a question here. Oh, MC Dizzle writes, hey, this is my first time tuning into a live stream. Well, thank you so much for joining us here. Don't forget to hit that like button, by the way. If you are tuning into the live stream for the first time or for the second time or for the whatever nth time, hit the like button. Let's get those likes on this video up. Well, thanks for tuning in to the live stream. I've been wearing Naked Famous exclusively for 4 to 5 years now. I just picked up another pair from Tate and Yoko last night. Well, thank you very much, and we hope you're enjoying your jeans and will enjoy the jeans that are headed your way. We probably, if you order them online, then we probably picked and packed them today. It's been, I spoke about it earlier, but we've been doing a lot of that.
One thing.
Yes.
If you do order something and you need to cancel it or anything, give us a call as soon as possible, because we're shipping very quickly right now. So if you order something and maybe you send an email and we don't see it or anything like that, it might get shipped out and then we can't cancel it. So if you need to cancel or add hemming or anything to your order, give us a call as soon as possible. Obviously, we're only open 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, give us a call. Speaking
of that, Garrett, what are some pro tips for ordering jeans from Tate and Yoko? What are some common mistakes, and how would you maybe, what are some recommendations for that?
If you have any questions about sizing, any questions at all you're not sure, send me an email, info@tateandyoko.com, or you can give me a call, or someone else will pick up the phone and we can consult you and let you know what we think, what size, help you with anything like that. Because if you order and then now you want to change a size and things, it can become a little bit hard, and that's when orders get shipped. Again, the size chart is your friend. If you haven't ever purchased from us, or maybe it's your second or third time, check out the measuring guide. Measure your best fitting pair and measure it exactly as we do in the measuring guide. So make sure that those are accurate measurements and compare to the size chart, and you should have no problems then. And one last thing. If you are, I'd say make sure you get all the things on your order in one order, because often if you make 2 or 3 orders, sometimes we can't combine your orders and combine your shipping. So then you might have to pay for shipping twice. So try to get everything in on one order.
I got a good one. So we do hemming here at Tate and Yoko. So if you order any pair of jeans, you can tell us what inseam you want, and we will hem the jeans to that inseam. So if you want shorts, you want a 3-inch inseam, we can do that for you too. No problem, whatever you like. But sometimes we get the request of take 2 inches off. Now, it sounds okay in theory, but here's why it doesn't work in practice. It's because when we do the measurement guide, the measurements are kind of an average, so we might measure a few pairs and then, we come to an average that says 34.5. But your pair that we pick might actually be 34.25, or maybe it's 34.75 inches. And when you take off 2 inches from that, it's going to be drastically different. Well, not drastically different, but it's going to be different. It might not be what you're expecting. So when you're asking for an inseam length, tell us the desired length, not how much you want us to take off the bottom. Because it can vary, especially if you buy multiple pairs. If you have 2 or 3 pairs of jeans on your order and you say take off 2 inches, well, each one of those jeans might have a different inseam, so they may not end up being the same. I mean, we'll usually reach out to you if that happens, but prevent that from happening, and it'll make your order ship faster if you put in your inseam request to begin with.
Yeah. Another thing related to inseam. I did see a bunch of people who ordered Unsanforized denim and requested an inseam that seems like probably too short. It might not be the case, but I think it's important that when people are ordering, make sure that the jeans you're ordering is not going to shrink. We always tell, say in the products page, if it was going to shrink, we're going to write it down. It says this is how much shrinkage you're expecting. Just look at that and make sure if you're requesting hemming on those items, and you consider that ahead of time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I saw a hem request today where it was for an unsanforized jean, and they said hem to, I forget whatever the length they requested for, and it says, please be careful, these are unsanforized. And, like, I didn't understand.
No, there was one where they said, I want it to turn out to 32 after soaking.
Oh, well, that
and then
that
I was
was
like, this is very tricky for us to know.
Yeah, that's a little difficult. But yeah, they wrote, like, be careful because these are unsanforized. So I wasn't sure what their request was because they asked for a 32-inch inseam, and then
be careful.
So do you want me to, like, I just didn't, I really wasn't sure anyways. That was a customer we had to reach out to. But yeah, we're not mind readers either. So you really have to be very specific. And if you do need help, this guy right here,
no problem. We're waiting for you all day, and we love to chat and talk raw denim. So any questions at all, give us a call or send us an email, info@tateandyoko.com.
Yeah. Shane Till 88, I think I'm saying that right. Thanks for taking the time to chat with my wife and I on Wednesday. It was great to see you in person at Tate and Yoko. Well, thanks so much for coming into Tate and Yoko. We've had a couple of visitors this week from the live streams and Instagram and stuff like that. We always love it when you guys pay a visit and introduce yourself. It's always a great time to chat and meet you IRL in real life from the live streams. So yeah, we're always around. Well, except me and Risa are not so around so often. But if you ever want to meet Garrett, just ask for him, and he'll be happy to come down.
Yeah. Oh, Brandon's here sometimes.
Yeah, Brandon's here often too. Okay. When designing a leather patch for a theme jean, how do you guys pick an image? Do some just not work well, or work particularly well? When designing a leather patch for a theme jean,
this is a good question.
Yeah.
I always have a preference for leather patches. I like the images to be big, like zoomed in as much as possible, so that the image takes up practically the entire leather patch. Sometimes you try to draw a scene, and like if there's a person or something in that, and we've done it a few times like this. If you try to draw a person and like try to get the whole torso in there, they end up looking really small. Right, on that patch.
Yeah.
So the graphics need to be really bold. And let me see if I have some other patches here.
Yeah, another thing is that, like, when you look at an image as, oh, this is a great design for leather patch, but then leather patch is going to be stamped. So some designs just don't work with just, because it needs to be simple. Yeah, it does need to be.
Oh, I found one of those.
Yeah. Well, that one's not simple.
No. So, like, this is the Vegeta patch from the Dragon Ball Z collection. You can see how he takes up the entire space of that leather patch, and there's action going on there. I'm gonna see if I can find a bad example.
You gotta fill the frame.
Yeah, I got a lot of leather patches here, guys. This is a crazy leather patch.
Yeah, it's 40 ounce.
Check that out.
I think it's 2 15-ounce pieces of leather stuck together, so it's like 30 ounces of leather, and then they have to use a needle with sinew to sew it on, so you can see how thick that is. It's we have a guy, I think he's in Ontario.
Yeah.
We have one really cool guy who does all of our leather work.
See, that's an example of how it's hard to see.
Oh.
Right. So that was a collaboration leather patch we did with Big John back in the day. This is
A lot of writing
That's
on
the one.
that.
Yeah.
You've just brought one in for
right.
him.
So you can see that, because of the leather patch, you try to get the full image of, the horse and the girl. Everything just kind of looks small. Whereas, our typical leather patch, it's bold and big. So I always, whenever I design anything that goes on a leather patch, I'm always trying to ensure that it looks really large. Here's the trunk's leather patch, for example. It has to be very big, take up all the space. I don't want any empty space. Here's Slimer from Ghostbusters. There's a little bit of dead space up here, but I think that's fine. But yeah, I use up all the real estate. You got to use every part of the leather patch. Here's more. I don't know. We've got just a handful of leather patches here. So many leather patches everywhere. And yeah, so that was a good question. That was a good question. Mm-hmm. If you have any more questions like that, let us know. I need a framed patch collage wallpaper. What I'm going to start to do is offer leather patch options on the website. We're actually getting more vegan leather patch options. Brandon was just showing us the samples the other day. They're going to be made out of apple leather. Like actual apple. And it feels like leather. So that'll be another vegan leather patch option. But what we'll do is maybe we'll start offering like different like premium leathers. Like this is a blue pull-up. It looks really nice. And if you want to have your leather patch on your jeans changed or customized, like we can do that for you. Or maybe we can offer some leather patches that are only available through customization. So that way you could get a leather patch that's just, or that way you can make your jeans, that much more personal to you. Self-reassuring title. All right. Are we getting more colors for the duck canvas? I don't know. There's nothing planned right now. No. So not at the moment. Not at the moment.
But right now we have army green. We have some indigo. Also.
There's some indigo. There's going to be a restock of the indigo. I think we're very, very low on that. There's I think some black and steel duck left. Mm-hmm. So there's a couple of options there. The army green, yeah. Jocelyn Gray writes Matrix. Yeah, we can show the Matrix off again today. We've shown it off before, but we'll do that soon. We'll do that sooner. We'll do it in the live stream at some point. So stick around. We'll get to the Matrix stuff. Vance Edward. Vance Edward, I love this company. Well, we love you. We love you guys, our fans, our supporters, those who join us in on these weekly live streams here. You guys help motivate us to keep creating and doing what we do. Matrix collab denim, code or leather version? Both. We've got both here. If you request a new patch, can we keep the old one? Yep. So just like when we do hemming, we send the scrap pieces to you, so you guys can use those for patches or and repair jobs, anything you need like that. Another Halloween thing, pumpkin leather. Sounds cool.
Is that a thing?
I don't know if that's a thing. It might be. It very well might be. You'd be surprised how many different things can be turned into some kind of leather. Any plans for customized jean fits? E.g., if I want an easy guy top lock but with the weird guy leg opening? No. No plans for that.
Very difficult.
That's very difficult. Yeah. Explain why that's so difficult.
Well, first of all, patterns are a work to put together. You have to have a professional patterner work on it, and then we have to make one for each size, and then cutting. Fabric cutting is usually it's done in bulk, so you stack up the fabrics and then you cut the same size jeans, same fit, same pattern, multiple layers of it at once. But if you're doing custom, you have to cut one by one, which takes, a lot of time. And then you have to, I guess, have different, you can, anything that can't do in bulk is going to be extremely difficult and expensive.
Yeah. like even just the setting up of the machines. Like say we cut the single pattern. Say we developed the single pattern. We cut the single pattern. Then the production line, every machine in the production line has to be calibrated and set up for that gene. So if we're doing brown stitching or whatever stitching we're doing for that gene, that means every machine in the production line has to be changed out, stopped, put all those threads in, and you can't make any other gene on that production line until that gene is done. And then you have to reset all the machines back to doing whatever production it is that you're doing. So making one gene halts the production line down so much that it just becomes like price. Like if somebody wanted to spend $1,000 on a single pair of jeans,
it's still
not really worth it. But
money, yeah.
we could technically, like, that's what it would cost. It would cost a lot of money. Maybe not $1,000, but it would cost a lot of money. Like if we just actually costed it out, like what it would, I don't even know what words I'm trying to say. But anyways, it's not a great use of our time in terms of production, and it'll end up being really costly for you. So that's why we don't do it.
Oh, there are some places that are set up. Like I used to work in made to order, but it's on such a smaller scale, and it's set up in a way that facilitates that. But yeah, you end up paying way more.
Yeah.
And it's also it takes like months to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Not just like you buy it and then we ship it the next day type thing. So
BD writes, I've convinced a buddy to get the Toxies. They're amazing, and I tried to get everyone to buy them. Well, thank you very much. They're one of my favorite jeans. I'm a big fan of the Toxic Avenger. Got my Toxic Avenger action figure here. Little Toxie over here. You know what else I got? My friend sent it to me, and I forgot to even send him a thank you. I think I sent him a thank you. I don't know what I did. I haven't talked to him in a while. But he sent me this. An entire collection of Toxic Crusaders comic books.
Chocolates on the back.
Because he knew how much I love Toxie and the Toxic Avenger. So I got a great collection here. Look at the back of this. Rick Moranis and Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. All right, so cool. Yeah. A lot of great stuff here. I like the cover of this one because he's making fun of Captain Planet. And Rick and Morty did an episode where they were making fun of Captain Planet. So it kind of all comes full circle here. Yeah, you get the little Planeteers there. Pretty funny. You got Lloyd Kaufman over here in the corner. It's pretty funny. There goes the planet. Oi. All right, there we have it. JN writes, some other companies' denim custom is $1,500. And I guess they have a model that also costs $5,000. Well, I hope they have a very wealthy customer base to support that. Curious, Vince Chan writes, curious, for unsanforized jeans that require hemming, do you recommend soaking before hemming? What if we want to maintain the chain stitching? I can answer that. Yes, you could hem before soaking. Pay attention to the post-shrink guide we have on the website. So long as you're using that to base your alteration on, you should be fine. So if a jean has a 34-inch inseam before soak, and then after soak it has a 32, so you know it's going to shrink 2 inches. So keep that 2-inch shrink in mind for whatever inseam length you ask for. So that's how you can do it and be safe about it. But you have to pay attention to the shrink guide. And when we shrink our jeans, we go maximum shrink. So we wash them hot, we put them in the dryer, because we know that there are some maniacs out there who puts everything in the washer and dryer, and sometimes you end up shrinking things. But you have to be aware of that. So we went maximum, and so you should be pretty safe with those post soak guides.
You can always shrink more. That's usually what I do. Is I kind of start with like a warm or a hot soak, and I try them on.
Right.
And then if that's not enough, then I'll turn up the heat. And if that's not enough, then I put them in the dryer. And I like to put them in for like 10-minute increments until I get it the right amount.
That's
and
so much work, Garrett.
That's how I do it.
No.
I mean, I don't want to screw up a pair of 32 ounce.
You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. That's a lot of work. I don't think you need to do that. If you want to, that's kind of that's the fun of everything.
You have it your way,
you
right?
have it your way.
But it's not an exact science, so it's not like
No.
just follow this recipe and it's exactly going to be that.
Yeah, they're jeans,
really,
right? It's just jeans.
M. Sway writes, Beza, do you know who won back-to-back 1993-1994 Blockbuster World Champion is? Dr. Disrespect? Is that the guy? No, he didn't actually win it. And by the way, I was part of the Blockbuster World Video Game Championships. I took part in it. My brother and I, we practiced video games. We practiced the games nonstop. And I didn't even place at my local Blockbuster, but I got a little pin that I was a participant there. Anyways, you guys don't know, back in the day, back in early 90s, Blockbuster had a video game tournament. And there's one guy on Twitch that claims to be the champion of both. But I think the year that he claims to be the champion of, they didn't actually even have that. They did it twice. And
what game did you play?
It was NBA Jam, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter, and I forget. I think it was 3 games.
So you had to do all 3.
So you had to go back every week. And so you would play the game, and then they would take your score, whatever it was, like whatever the thing was, and then they would compare you with the rest of the people in your area. And if you won your area, then you go to like a semifinal. If you go to the final, then you go to like the nationals and stuff.
Do you get a prize?
Yeah, there was some kind of prize. I don't remember what it was, but I was in like 4th grade or 5th grade or something like that. And then there was the second one, and they did Donkey Kong Country. I don't remember, but there is a Donkey Kong Country competition cartridge that was made exclusively for the Blockbuster World Video Game Championships, where it's like a timed 2 minutes or something like that of Donkey Kong Country, and I think it was like how many bananas can you collect. So they made this competition cartridge for the tournament, and that cartridge was never for sale. So they only made them for the Blockbusters, but some people managed to get them. And if you ever get your hands on one, it'll look like the regular Donkey Kong Country for Super Nintendo, but it'll say competition cartridge on it, and that's worth a lot of money.
I bet.
A lot of money.
How much?
Let's check eBay right now.
Like thousands of dollars?
Yes.
Like $10,000?
I don't know about $10,000, but the way video game pricing is these days, Donkey Kong Country competition. I'm sure I spelled that wrong. I don't even see any on eBay.
Oh, they're probably so rare they're not even.
Yeah, they're not very common.
Available.
Here, Mario Wiki. Price charting. Let's see. Loose, $2,400. Complete with a box, sold one last year for $3,500 around.
Not bad.
So, not a small amount of money. Blockbuster is vintage. I love video stores. I love movies. I'm a big fan. Yeah, like when we're in Japan, we have our movie recommendations of the week. I don't have it's not a recommendation, maybe so to speak, but I do have a movie here that it's my only here, guys. Why did it come from Walmart? I bought this on Amazon. Anyways, the Snoopy collection, a great gift for holiday for children. Check it out.
No adults.
Or adults. That's true. MC Dizzle, you may have packed my order earlier. I'm in BC. Do you guys make it out here often? Common favorite destinations?
Oh, well, I'm from BC. Favorite destinations? Well, like the ocean.
Is that
White Rock?
Yeah.
White Rock? Yeah. I mean, I like being out by not at Wreck Beach. If you're from BC, you know what Wreck Beach is about. But like, just going around that area. Wreck Beach is the nude beach.
Oh, I see.
But it's by the university, so it's nice.
That sounds fun.
So it's nice. If
I like
young people.
No, it's actually a lot of old people.
Oh.
Oh yeah, nude beaches are always
Yeah,
old
it's
people.
old people.
No, but
Yeah.
you said it like.
Yeah, it's like
near.
students and then like old people. I like going in the interior, going skiing, go up to Nelson, Kelowna for skiing. Yeah, no, BC's great.
Yeah, I haven't been out to BC in a while. I'm trying to think. It's been a few years.
I've only been once years
Right.
ago. Yeah.
So I don't have any destinations to really recommend, unfortunately.
You gotta go to the island. Gotta go out to like Tofino, Bamfield. It's like a really interesting ecosystem.
All right,
out there.
it's one of my favorite ecosystems.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's very rainy,
yeah.
but nice.
Yeah.
Lord Stanley 1893 writes, I loved the Pokemon Snap machines at Blockbuster where you could print out sticker versions of the photos you took in the game. Yeah, Blockbuster had a lot of great little exclusive things going on there. Pokemon Snap machine was definitely a pretty interesting one. I watched a YouTube video where a guy obtained one and managed to get it working. There was like some, card thing that you had to have, and anyways, pretty neat that he was able to get it working. Best jeans to ski in, Garrett?
Oh,
I know.
well, I mean, there's the jeans that I would ski in. I've skied in the 32 ounce. But the best jeans would probably be like the Active Motion or maybe the Black Power Stretch, Indigo Power Stretch.
Thermo.
Oh, the Thermo Stretch, yeah. Honestly, though, like, you don't really need that warm of jeans to go skiing. Because when you ski, you get kind of hot anyway. So, unless it's super cold, which in that case, I wouldn't wear jeans.
What do you think, Lisa?
Didn't we make snow pants?
Yeah,
jeans?
I wish there's probably a sample up in Brandon's room.
I've seen it
Yeah.
in there before.
Yeah.
It's funny.
We actually made a snow pant jean once where it was like a thermal lined denim, and on the sides there was a zip and Velcro so you could put your boots on. It was pretty neat. That was very early Naked and Famous Denim, like 2011. Yeah, there is a snow pant jean that we made. I'll have to find that one day.
That's the tricky part though, is because I end up having to like bunch it up above my ski boot. You know who skis a lot in their jeans?
Who's that?
Oh, Swiss.
Swiss jeans
Yeah,
freak?
Rudy,
Yeah.
Swiss jeans freak. He's always posting pictures of
Yeah, he's always up in the mountains doing crazy stuff.
touring in his jeans, and he's like wearing like multiple layers of denim.
Yeah.
Electric Bamboo Glue too. How do you figure out size for overalls? It's I would say it's your weird guy size. Like if you're whatever your weird guy size is, because the overalls are also all even sizes only. So if you're like a 32, you're more than likely a 32. If you're a 33, get the 34. Overalls are better a little bit bigger than slimmer anyways. You always want to be a little bit big. So yeah. Burton made a series of denim outerwear one season several years back. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, my friend had those.
Yeah, that's it sounds like, eventually I think a lot of companies do a denim something. Denim ski jacket, denim winter jacket, that kind of stuff.
You know what'd be awesome actually? Collaboration is a pair of denim skis. Like not like denim on the top or a snowboard. Like we should.
We made skateboards.
Yeah, skateboards, but like that would be so cool.
A denim snowboard. Well, find me a Canadian manufacturer of snowboards.
We could contact Pryor and Whistler. There's a few.
All right, that's your new job, Garrett. Get these snowboards made. The skateboards were easier. We had a guy in the States, a fan, who had I guess he worked at a skateboard company, and they made skateboards, but then they stopped making skateboards, which is why we don't make skateboards anymore.
Yeah, the top sheet of a board, that would be so cool.
Top sheet, yeah. So we did that with the skateboard. It was exactly how it was, but they stopped making them, so that became a problem. BD, what's the favorite thing that happened to each of you this week? That's a good question.
That is a good question. I barely remember this week.
Yeah, this week really, really flew by. Like Monday, we flew in from Toronto. Tuesday, we worked, and we launched Black Friday. We had a great live stream with you guys. Wednesday was Black Friday official launch, I guess. So we were in the warehouse most of the day. Yesterday, warehouse most of the day, and then I was doing some photos. And then today was warehouse most of the morning, and then the afternoon I was just picking up on stuff that I didn't finish. But what's the highlight?
Oh, I know. I've got mine.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay,
I gotta think about
my
this.
highlight was on, I think it was Wednesday. They came over and we made burgers at my place.
That's true. That is
Yeah.
that is the highlight of the week.
Yeah,
We did.
that was fun.
We made dueling burgers. He was making burgers in one pan. I was making my burgers in the other pan.
But we ended up eating like, I ate what you made.
Yeah.
And you ate what
Yeah.
you
The
made.
thing about
so it's
making
like-
burgers is like, if you're making lots of them, it's kind of hard because you only have so much
Yeah, you
space
only have
in
so
the
much- you
pan.
need a
so you
grip.
kind of be like
Yeah, I need a
doing
grip.
two at a time.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the other ones will get cold by the time that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I don't have barbecue, so.
MC Dizzle, did you guys buy anything for Black Friday outside of jeans? Well, I didn't buy any jeans because I own a lot of jeans already, and I tend to only wear the jeans that I'm wearing until they are destroyed.
I bought something.
What did you buy?
It's from the Beaumarchais.
Oh, that was on Black Friday
Oh.
deal?
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's not a Black Friday deal, but it's... Wait, today's Black Friday, right? Or is it yesterday?
That's true.
Yeah.
So I bought it on Black
Yeah.
Friday.
Awesome.
I attempted to buy movies, but then for some reason the checkout page didn't work, so I'm just going to go to the store tomorrow and hopefully they're still there.
I'm thinking of buying something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know if I should spend money.
You get what you like. But, yeah, movies. Pretty much the one thing I spend my money on is movies. I buy a
And
lot of
movie posters.
movie posters. Yeah, I like movie stuff. Like, on this trip, how many movies have we bought?
We bought, I don't know, a bunch on one day.
Yeah.
And I think,
Then we were in a movie store on Sunday.
right.
we bought
in
some there.
Toronto, yeah.
So we probably have like a dozen or so, and we'll probably have like 20 before we get back. Yeah. So yeah, I bought there's a lot of movies. I bought the new Pokemon Pearl game. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the Pokemon, the new games that just came out on Nintendo Switch, knowing full well I probably won't even open them and play them. So I'm not sure if I should spend the money to do that.
Is there any Pokemon game you don't have?
No, I have them all. So that's the
So,
problem.
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
you got to
you
catch
can't
them
break
all,
it.
but for me, catching them all means just buying them and then putting them on my game shelf. Yeah, I don't have time to play the games is the problem. Electric Bamboo Glue 2, the stream you had earlier this week was a really good one. It was bonkers, full of good content. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
We got Brandon.
Yeah, we had Brandon in for once. What were all your favorite crayons when you were young? Mine was cerulean blue. I don't know. Crayons? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Gold crayon.
I had one too.
You have gold crayon?
Yeah,
I remember
that
people would
was-
fight over it and be like, I want the gold because it's like valuable somehow.
I had like a full set, and there was
Wow.
gold and silver, and I was
Oh,
like,
the
"This
24
was the...
pack?
No,
Like
it was
the
more
double
than that.
layer? Like
The-
if you were a fancy kid, you had like the double layer. You know what I'm
it
talking
opened
about.
up
don't
like
have any of
this,
this.
and then each side had double stacks.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I still have it.
Some
Yeah.
guy bought a Lego AT-AT walker. That sounds
That's
super
pretty cool.
I'm kind of envious.
Electric Bamboo Glue writes, do you guys watch the new movies too, like Eternals or Ghostbusters Afterlife? Haven't watched a new movie in a while.
But I definitely want to watch the French Dispatch.
Yeah, the new
Oh,
Wes Anderson
yeah,
movie.
That's good.
Yeah.
I have to.
But yeah, I really like. I'm an old movie guy. I love old. Eventually, when a new movie becomes old, I'll probably get around to it. But
We just don't go out to movies so much.
yeah, it's been a while since we've been to the
You're not
theater.
gonna watch Ghostbusters? I
No,
didn't know
we're-
it's out yet.
We're gonna have to. I have a Ghostbusters Afterlife poster here with the wrong release date. Yeah.
We should also watch 007.
Yeah, we still gotta
Oh,
watch
yeah.
that. Decibels writes, Frankenstein 4 was alternating left-hand tool and right-hand tool, top to bottom. Is Herringbone just a horizontal version of that? No, not really. Like, left-hand tool, right-hand tool alternating 2 inches, whereas a herringbone is you're getting left-hand
Yeah,
tool on
it's
right-hand
a
tool
pat-
on the same line, right?
Yeah,
So
and
it's a
just
Dobby
pattern.
machine. Yeah.
Yeah, because no matter what, fabric goes like like this, and what?
Yeah,
you know
like
what I
it
mean?
goes
Like,
vertically, no,
Yeah.
horizontally down. It's kind of hard to
yeah,
show it, but like a printer, like how a piece of paper would come out of a printer. That's how the fabric is being woven. So when
there's-
you're doing a Frankenstein denim, left hand twirl, right hand twirl, alternating, you're
setting the machine at right hand 12 for however many thing, and then you have to reset the machine.
It'll
I'm
do it
there's
automatically,
an
yeah.
automatic way to do it, but it's basically that's the movement. Whereas herringbone would be like,
on the same
that-
line.
yeah, it goes at the same time.
So what they're doing is they're controlling the warp yarns and what yarns are up and what yarns are down when the weft is being filled through. So, yeah. It's not... I see where your thinking is with that, but it's not the same. All right. Okay. Chun Yip So, hey guys. Thanks for joining the live stream. He visited us today at the Montreal store here. Yeah, it was, great to see you again. Kentaro, have you seen or read Dune? I have done neither. And you guys?
I don't even
Dune.
know what
Dune
it
is the
the new movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Dune, yeah.
Okay, but have you read the book?
No. But I knew a little bit about it going into it.
Yeah.
But there's an older version.
There's
of
an
the movie.
older
Yeah,
version,
older
yeah.
version.
Yeah, I've done neither. I've done
Oh,
neither.
it's a good movie, but
Yeah.
it's like, you can tell it's part of a series.
Yeah. Lord Stanley, 1893, agreed on Tuesday stream. I started watching How to Make It in America after you mentioned it. It's so good. It is so good, and I have to say that show was very realistic in terms of what it felt like and what, especially at that time, because in that show they incorporated like real things, like Barney's was there, and like these little these cool restaurants, and like people in the fashion world were in that show. I remember at one point they had like a Karmaloop TV like thing, and for old school Naked and Famous Denim followers and maybe people who are into streetwear, Karmaloop. This was a website. I still think they exist. Let me double check. This is a good
It
question.
wasn't that long ago. Or at least it doesn't feel like it.
Karmaloop is still around, but they really were very... I don't know, maybe they are again today, but they were very, very powerful in like streetwear, in the streetwear world. They were selling a lot of product. And at one point, they were one of our biggest customers. And we were really close with them. Like, we've met the owner, and like we had a great relationship with the buyers. They were inviting us out to do events and things like that. And they were trying to launch a TV network. So they had the Karmaloop TV. And I remember one time I talked to the buyer, and I said, "Hey man, I saw you guys on like How to Make It in America." I'm like, and I thought it was really cool. And I'm like, "You guys got to get us on that show." I'm like, "This is a show about us. This is a show about us." It was really neat. But yeah, great show. I wish there was more of it. That's all I can say about that. I wish there was more of it. Vince Edwards writes, "Do you prefer Weird Guy or Super Guy?" What are your... My personal preference is Easy Guy. I'm an Easy guy. I like my jeans to be a little bit looser and less form fitting. So I wear the Easy Guy. What about you, Garrett?
I like the Weird Guy. I'm not slim enough to wear the Super Guy, so
Right.
do it. And the Easy Guy for me is a little bit baggy, and I prefer having a little bit wider leg opening at the bottom, whereas like the Easy Guy is very narrow at the bottom, and I wear a lot of boots, so that kind of prohibits me a little bit from wearing the Easy Guy.
Okay. Risa?
You should move in. You're like have faces cut off.
I don't know. I don't wear neither. I wear women's fit.
But if you had to
But
pick one,
if I had to pick one, I would probably go with... I don't know. Super Guy? I don't know. Weird Guy? It's like, only thing I can say is that sometimes I'm picking like super heavyweight jeans in Super Guy in like smaller sizes, and it's like, this must be hell for whoever is wearing this. It's
Yeah. That, you know,
I think it's hard to wear.
when I first started at Naked and Famous, I was wearing a 28 I was wearing skinny guy. I was wearing 27 skinny guy. I was very slim. I was a twig, and I would wear them in like deep indigo rigid selvage. The like elephants. I was wearing heavyweight, the smallest sizes, and there's something about being young and fashionable. Not that I'm calling myself fashionable, but when you're young and you don't care.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care. Like, it's slim, it's fitting, it looks good, I don't care how it feels. Mm-hmm. And I was very much in that world for a lot of my 20s, and then as I got older, I'm like, you know, you get older and you start wearing a little bit, stretch fabric, and a little bit looser, and you're like, I ain't going back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I don't wear high skinny myself either, just because it's so hard to have it, all the way skinny.
Yeah, it's definitely an age thing. Like, you start with, if younger guys are very much super guy, and then you get into weird guy, and then you get into easy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing with like women with heels. When you're younger, like even if it hurts, you wear it because it makes you look taller and longer legs. But now it's just no.
Yeah. Or like when you're a young lady and you're going out to the clubs and the bars and you're all like, especially here in Quebec, I have to applaud the women here because it could be minus 25
bare
and
legs.
It's
like,
snow up to your knees, bare legs, no jacket. They ain't going to coat check. They're walking down the street. They're ready to party tonight, and they are ready to go. Yeah, it's commendable. Like people are like they're crazy. I'm like no. Those people are troopers. They're hard. It's amazing. Okay. Sway, the Hetty Slaman effect. He certainly inspired a lot of guys to get into slimmer fitting jeans. No question about that. Adam Chapman, not gonna lie, they were tough as hell to break in. Garrett peeking out the window when you gave the description. Haha.
I thought it was snowing. It's I was checking. It was snowing today, but
yeah. Junior, those girls are heroes. They need our salute. Good job, ladies. Invis Ian's any groovy guy update selvage black by the end of the year. Not by the end of the year, but I will have it in the new year. I will make a small batch of solid black selvage groovy guys. Also because I want one. I have a pair of natural indigos. I don't think I'm gonna lose the weight to get back into them. So I need another pair. There are 32.
Oh.
Yeah. They're look.
You can do it.
They're okay, but I
struggle.
Yeah, I struggle a little bit in them. I'm 32 easy guy, right? 32. I probably need a 33 in those. Okay. What's the history of the Easy Guy fit? It seems more of a recent addition to your fit options. Well, Easy Guy's been around for a few years now.
Yeah, it's probably been 2017.
Yeah, maybe 2016, 2017. So it's been around for a bit. But the history of Easy Guy, here you go. It's a good one. So back in the day, we used to have 3 fits at Naked and Famous. Skinny guy, weird guy, slim guy. So skinny guy was a skinny straight. Weird guy's weird guy. Slim guy was a regular straight. The problem with skinny guy was it wasn't quite skinny enough at the bottom. At that time, like jogger jeans and that kind of stuff were really popular, so guys were expecting anything with the word skinny in it for it to be tight around your ankle. So we made a fit called Super Skinny Guy, which was the skinny guy from the knee up, but from the knee down it tapered a little bit. Super Skinny Guy eventually became Super Guy because as jeans got slimmer and slimmer for guys, the name Super Skinny Guy didn't quite match the fit. Like, it's a slim jean, but it's not a super like man legging jean. So we dropped the skinny from the title and just called it Super Guy. Weird Guy's pretty much stayed the same the entire time. Slim Guy also had a problem with the name because people expected those jeans to be a lot slimmer than they were, and they were a regular straight leg, which when they came out was maybe considered a straight leg for guys because guys' jeans were still a little bit wider. And so we eventually retired the slim guy. But at that same time, the world in raw denim and mainstream was very heritage based. So a lot of heritage brands were coming out. People wanted vintage fits and this and that. So we thought, okay, we need a new fit. So we made a fit called Regular Guy, which I don't know why, it probably wasn't the greatest name in the world. But Regular Guy was a short-lived fit that we made, which was higher in the rise, wider in the thigh, and slight taper from the leg down, if I remember. It might have been a slight taper or straight, but it was like a heritage, vintage style fit. And I think for our audience, it really wasn't what they wanted. They were looking for more modern fits from us. So we thought, how could we make this more modern? So we basically took that fit called Regular Guy and tapered the crap out of it and made it a small leg opening at the bottom, and it had a wider top block so remember we had, I forget his name, he was an intern here, he went to become a pharmacist. Jason. He was a power lifter, and he couldn't get his legs in our jeans. His legs were like tree trunks. He was very fit. And he was wearing like sized up Easy Guys and like taking in the waist. So we basically also wanted to make a jean where it was a jean that would fit a big leg, but it would look like a skinny jean on a big guy, or on a small guy, it would be a relaxed jean. So it kind of had a, double purpose there as well. So the Easy Guy came from the Regular Guy, but it was also designed for the athletic built person to be able to fit into our jeans. So that's the long, weird road that came to how Easy Guy came to be. Holy Hova writes, why is Weird Guy called Weird Guy?
I don't know.
Oh, Garrett, you know?
I don't know.
Because we're a bunch of weird guys. That's it.
I was hoping that wasn't going to be the answer.
Yeah.
No, that is actually...
was like a deeper meaning.
No, there's no deeper meaning to it. We're a bunch of weird guys, and that's it.
But it's really like a good idea to like, we realize with Super Skinny Guy that like a fit name that describes the fit exactly is very dangerous, because the definition of those things might change. Like Super Skinny Guy.
So things have become a little bit more ambiguous.
Yeah, but still makes you think
right.
what we're trying to convey.
Right. So like Easy Guy, you get it. It's like an easy fit. Weird Guy, maybe we're not really sure. Let's discover what this means, right? A Groovy Guy, I think, you get it, right?
Strong Guy.
So if there's ever a new name for a jean, it's always going to be something in the realm of that idea, but I don't want it to be like
descriptive.
Yeah, very, very specifically descriptive. Yeah. BD writes, my Elephant X jeans are high in the front and the back rise, almost an inch higher for both compared to my usual same tag size. It's so great feeling. Over the years, what I said earlier, like Weird Guy has stayed the same mostly, because over the years, Weird Guy has actually gone through a few modifications. So yeah, we make little adjustments here and there to the Weird Guy. Nothing dramatic, but certainly you've noticed some of the improvements that we've made in Weird Guy over the years. Like if you get a Weird Guy from like 2012 versus now, you're certainly gonna feel it. But if you've been with us throughout the years, it would be much more of a progressive change, and you might not have noticed it from one pair to the other. If you've been buying pairs every now and then, but if you do a jump, then you might notice it a little bit more. Punk Guy. That could be
not a bad name.
That's not a bad name. Punk Guy. That's a good name.
What kind of, like a super skinny jeans?
It'd be like if I were to rename Stacked Guy, Punk Guy would be Punk Guy would be right. McKinley Farnsworth writes, "Can you guys make a Shadow the Hedgehog selvage black denim that fades to a red with a Sega patch?" Well, if we made Shadow the Hedgehog, we'd have to make Sonic the Hedgehog. But who knows? We've had conversations with Sega before, so you never know. That could happen one day. Here's a question maybe for Risa. Adam Chapman writes, "Trying to get my sister into selvage denim. I've been talking about Naked and Famous so much that I've piqued her interest. She normally wears Levi's 501s or 505s. Got any recommendations?"
I'm not really sure what Levi's 501s or 505s are, but in my opinion, if your sister likes more of a classic fit, then classic is a good fit. It's very high rise. It's as high as it gets, and then it's a straight, relatively relaxed. I wouldn't call it wide because it's not too wide, but it's a straight, loose fitting leg. Yeah. But if you want more of a skinny, we do have a high skinny, which is a high rise skinny fit. I think for stretchy fabrics and stuff, that fit works perfectly. You just get a very skinny fit. But so somewhere in the middle will be the max. Max, you get a very small leg opening, so it looks skinny, but you get a little bit more room in the thighs and the hip. So if you are choosing less stretchy fabric,
like 100% cotton.
Yeah. That would be a little bit more comfortable fit than high skinny. Especially if you have wider hip or something like that.
Max is like the easy guy for ladies.
Yeah, it's a little less extreme, I would say, but at the same time, it's just like it's meant to, if you're very tiny, small legs, small hips lady, then it would be a relaxy fit. But if you are a little bit more curvier, then it will fit like a skinny.
Right. All right, next question. "Hi, I am from China. Welcome to the live stream. I want to know Super Guy Elephant X in size 31. Has it really been sold out?" Maybe, probably. The thing is, like, when we make anything, it's always a one and done production.
Unless it's core.
Right. So Super Guy Elephant X31, it looks like it's sold out. So the thing about the Elephant denim is with the Elephant X and what our plans are with the Elephant series going forward, we're going to be doing a new version of the Elephant X called the Elephant XS with stretch. So a 2% stretch version of the Elephant X is coming out this spring. So if you missed the Elephant X, you can get the new version. It looks identical. It just has that 2% stretch for added performance, added comfort. So you will be able to get that very soon. If you're really keen on getting the 100% cotton version, if you go to nakedandfamousdenim.com, if you go to the blog section, so we have a news section where we post all of the newest information about all of our releases. We have a section there on the website where you can look for the release, so the Elephant X, and at the bottom we have a list of all of the retailers in the whole world that carried that product. So maybe you won't find it on Tate and Yoko, or maybe you won't find it on nakedandfamousdenimnyc.com. But if you go to that blog post and check out the retailer list, look for the fit, because I have it all listed there, and go to those websites and see if they have it. Because sometimes our retail partners, they may not have the same kind of reach that we do online, and they often have, especially with older styles that you're looking for, you might be able to find it there. And so I would always recommend checking out that blog post and going through the retailer list if you're looking for something that is hard to find. Vince Chan writes, "What's the difference between the original Kusuri and the cerulean Kusuri? Is it just a different in shade of blue?"
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
What's the difference between the original Kusuri and the cerulean Kusuri?
Original Kusuri was a little bit darker in color than cerulean. Cerulean is actually pretty bright blue.
Yeah.
To begin with.
Right. So the difference is yes, it is the color, the shade. So same construction but different look of the indigo. Adam Chapman writes, "Yeah, I imagine the classic fit would be ideal. We do have to make, hopefully when we get to Japan, we're going to do a women's fit video, and in that video I think it's what our plan is to do a women's guide to our men's fits. So our men's fits do work double duty. Like, they certainly work on ladies' physiques. So we're going to have Risa try everything, and she'll show you how they all fit from a men's perspective. The men's jeans from a woman's perspective.
But you should try on some classics and stuff like that,
yeah,
too.
I can try on the
classics are great.
Yeah. The classics is the most unisex fit we have from our ladies line. Yeah. Sebastian Pill J writes, "I want to get the wife a skinny selvage with stretch. She has wide hips but insists her jeans remain skinny down to her ankles. Which fit am I aiming for?"
I would say Max, because first of all, like, we get you get most variety in like raw denim and Max. In high skinny, majority of the, at least for core, majority of the fabrics are pretty, well, not pretty, but pre-washed. So it's yeah, you get more option in Max, and also if she has hippie figure, then it's probably best, because our high skinny is tight.
Yeah, it's just very slim
very
fit.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Does the Max come in the Yahan?
It does.
I think
yeah,
so.
it does.
That would be a good
Yeah.
stretchy one.
Okay.
But it's not salvage.
It's not selvage, but it'll fit probably.
Ive Ann writes, "Any advice to people that are starting in raw denim?" The question, okay, I'm interpreting your question as people who are getting into the industry of raw denim and not people who are getting into wearing raw jeans. My advice for those people who are getting into the industry is you should work at a jeans store and learn how to sell jeans. And you should take your time to do that. You really need to learn how to sell jeans to a person. And that's not just, working at a chain store and, handing someone a pair of, 12 jeans and they come out and say whatever you look works best. When you get to the point where you can hand a customer a pair of jeans and you know that they're going to fit them perfectly when they come out, that's when you need to be able to have that skill. I think that is a very important skill to have. Just knowing how to fit a customer for a pair of jeans. So if you can get experience working at a jeans shop, I would recommend you do that and get good at it.
It's also probably like an easiest way to get into it and have some connection with raw denim industry.
Every denim store I know is hiring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your time.
All right, here's a plug. We're hiring here at Naked and Famous Denim, Tate and Yoko, Montreal. If you are in the Montreal area or want to be in the Montreal area, and by that I mean you have to be able to work in Montreal. So for those of you outside of the country, I wish we could have you, but laws and stuff doesn't allow for such things to happen very easily. But if you are a Canadian or are able to work in Canada, and you're in Montreal or in the Montreal area, and you're looking for a job in the denim industry, we are always hiring here at Tate and Yoko. We're looking for experienced sales staff, or at least knowledgeable people with raw denim, love and passion. We're looking for people for our warehouse, our store, you name it. We're looking for people always. So there's our little plug for today. If you want to be where all the denim is in this country, in Canada, we want you to be here too. Yao Ming's friend, man, I hate laws. I hate laws too, man. It's not my bag. Okay. Luis Enrique Cariello writes, We're the terms weird guy, weird, strong, super, and easy a type of translation from Japanese, or how do you come about with those words? Well, we covered that a little bit earlier. They weren't translated, but the words that we select for our fit names are general kind of a way to explain what the fit is without being too specific. Because if you start to, we've experienced in the past with specific titling that sometimes the mood of the world changes. You know, what once was a skinny fit, like we used to have a fit called Skinny Guy, which we still do technically have Skinny Guy, but we had a fit called Super Skinny Guy, and which when we came out with it was super skinny, but then the world changed and they weren't as super skinny as they were when we named them. You know, jeans got skinnier and skinnier for guys. So now we use terms that are a little bit more of the feeling of the fit rather than something that directly describes the fit. A McKinley Farnsworth writes, what are your guys' favorite music lyrics that shouts out Naked and Famous?
I don't know.
Isn't there that like ASAP Rocky song?
There's an ASAP Rocky song, but there's the Presidents of the United States of America song called Naked and Famous. That's the one. But there's also a, what's his name? G-Eazy.
Oh, G-Eazy.
He's like, I take off my Naked and Famous and now I'm naked and famous. That's pretty good. It's, we're in rap music songs. It's pretty.
I wonder if they watch the live stream.
Yeah, if ASAP Rocky is watching the live stream or G-Eazy is watching the live stream, thanks for the shout outs. We really appreciate it. You guys are doing excellent work. Thank you. But yeah, it's you know, it's certainly flattering to have that happen to you. You know, we're not a big brand, you know, we're a small brand, but you know, it's one thing when you're Gucci or something like that, but you know, we're just a tiny little Montreal brand here. Oh no, somebody, you bought the jean and they sent you the wrong size. Well, if that happened through us, we can certainly correct that mistake for you. But yeah, I don't know what to say. M Sway, haha, awesome. I'm losing it. I don't know what is awesome, but thanks. Something is awesome. I must have said something. Something happened. Don't know. Yeah. Ivan writes, what's your favorite raw denim brand besides Naked and Famous? Why? Love your content. Unbranded. Come on, it's unbranded. Unbranded.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
yeah.
It's unbranded.
The 21 ounce unbranded.
Yeah, there you
Can't
go.
beat those.
Can't beat that. You can't beat the 21. The 21 ounce unbranded is one of the best values in the entire world for heavyweight denim. If you want a heavyweight denim jean that fades unbelievably, you have to have a pair of 21 ounce unbranded.
And fast fades.
Fast.
Yeah.
That's like very quick.
If you have a friend who kind of like wants to get into raw denim, but they're like, I don't know if I can pull the trigger, get them or like show them the unbranded brand and give them a 21 ounce. And within like 3 months, they're going to have a like pair of faded jeans and they're going to be hooked for sure.
Yeah.
Or 14 ounce. That one is
that
like
one,
$88.
Yeah,
right.
It's a steal.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're not sure you want to be in the raw denim, $88 gets you in. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, well, you know, at least it wasn't the $300 pair of jeans. Right? The 21 ounce unbranded, if you're not sure about raw denim, you could jump into the heavyweight pool. Okay, you jumped in heavyweight, but you're going to get instant results. You know, the one thing about raw denim, sometimes people, you know, they've worn their jean for 3 or 4 months and they're not, you know, when you get into raw denim, you see pictures of the end result and you're like, that's what I want. But you don't realize that takes like a year, 2 years to get, and you're like, you're 4 or 5 months in and you're like, it's just not there yet. And like, oh, I've been wearing these every day.
Yeah,
but like,
you get tired of it.
Right. But with the 21 ounce, like in 3 months, you're like, well, these are different jeans than when I bought them. So it's, yeah. All right. They told me the 31 has been sold out at Naked Famous that will stop producing the elephant. Well, the 31 is sold out with us. We don't have any more here at the warehouse. But yeah, you're going to have to check in with that retailer. Maybe they can help you out. But the Elephant XS is coming in the spring.
Yeah, there's always new versions coming out. So that's whenever someone calls me, they're like, oh, I really want to get this. I missed out. I'm like, don't worry. Like, we have cool stuff coming all the time. So, like, you might have to wait a couple months, but, you know, there's going to be something down the road.
Yeah. Lee H. writes, hey, Bezed, what's the heaviest jeans you've worn regularly? Regularly 19 ounce. Right? Yeah, 19. But I dabbled in not dabbled, but 16 ounce, 17 ounce jeans. I wore those a lot. So I never regularly wore anything over 20. 19 I think was the heaviest that I wore for a long time. Okay. Decibels, ever created a denim car interior? I could see a Lamborghini with a denim and carbon fiber interior would look amazing. The answer is yes. And the video is coming soon. I promise you the video is coming. The thing is, last year, Brandon and I, we did that end of year kind of recap. We talked about this denim car. And the denim truck. And we got the video made. I have the photos of everything, but the guy who came and shot the video, he's still editing it. That was a couple of weeks ago, many weeks ago. Anyways, I'm hoping we can release that soon. I want to release that soon because I have all these great photos that we got to show you guys of the denim truck that we made. It's a really, really cool truck. Yeah. Any chance?
It's not a Lamborghini.
It's not a Lamborghini, though.
No, it's cooler than a Lamborghini.
All right, you said it.
I mean, there's so many Lamborghinis in Montreal, but how many of these do we have?
This is only one.
Yeah.
Junior writes, I gave my aunt the Golden Flowers black shirt and she loved it. Well, I'm glad that she did. It's a great shirt. Risa, any cool stuff on the way for women's that you think people need to know about?
Yes, actually, we have a new fit coming. So I described the three main fits that we have now, but for spring 22, we are releasing a new fit called Arrow. So that one is a straight leg jean, but on the slimmer side of classic. So classic is like a wider straight leg, but an Arrow would be fitted it's kind of like Max. So it wouldn't be super tight up top, but it would be fitted around the hip and the thigh, and then it drops straight from the knee down. So we had a straight fit before that was kind of a lower rise, back in the days. So we just wanted to do something a little bit modern version of the straight leg jeans, because I wear classic, in this winter time now, but if it gets any colder, classic gets so much air up in there. It's very cold. So I just wanted something that a little bit more compact and slimmer.
So coming soon. Do you want to show a sample of it? I think we have one out there.
Yeah,
it's harder to explain. Anyway, we'll show a little bit of it.
Denim steering wheel fades would look beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, it's got more than just denim on the inside too.
Yeah,
you have to wait to see the video. It was fun to drive around.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we can show a classic and then we show the leg opening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is the new Arrow fit.
Here, I can hold up.
Yeah, if you want to hold it up. Whoa, who's calling at this hour? Ignore the phone, guys. Bye-bye. And this is the classic, so let's hold those up. So you can see this has got the wide straight leg, and then this has the modern straight leg. Just try to. So a much thinner leg opening at the bottom.
This is also one size smaller. No, actually the same.
So so the Arrow is coming very soon, and Arrow, like we were talking about naming conventions.
Yeah. Straight
like an arrow. So we've got the Arrow fit coming this spring. That's the new fit for ladies. What if it was me calling asking for sizing help? Well, Tate and Yoko operating hours are between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. So we can help you on the phone between those hours, but it is 8:25 p.m. here in Montreal land, and we're answering questions live on YouTube. If you could only wear one pair for 3 years straight without changing, which pair would you pick?
Oh, that's hard.
Well, I already know the answer to that question. I already did that.
You
Yeah.
already did that.
Yeah, I have one pair of 32 ounce. It's like 3 years in a row, pretty much. No washes.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, actually, they're like, how do you wash your jeans? And I was like, or how did you wash your 32 ounce? And I'm like, you don't. You just gotta be careful.
All right. Yeah, 3 years for me, left-hand twill, probably.
Yeah, you like.
It's one of my best faded jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's holes like
Yeah,
everywhere.
they're so
super
thin that they feel the most comfortable, but they're the most delicate at this point. Yeah. They need a lot of mending.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I wore my classic, the first classic, which was 11 ounce rigid selvage. That one was, I wore it, I mean, not every single day, but I wore it for years. I still wear it sometimes. It's nice and soft.
Somebody's asking about, or a few people are asking about a straight leg for men.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
I've
I
also
think
been saying that.
Yeah.
We kind of were working on it prior.
Yeah, the
Right,
pandemic
yeah.
hit,
And then
and
it kind
then
of derailed it.
yeah.
It's necessary though.
Yeah, it's gonna come. I promise it's gonna come. Let me tell you something though. I find that launching new fits for guys, to be fair, look, we launched Groovy Guy and we launched Strong Guy. And neither one of them are like the most popular fit for us, mostly because they're kind of alternative fits. But I do find that guys tend to, if you introduce something new, it's hard for them to grasp onto it.
But remember how when we released Classic, which, I thought it was necessary because everybody was wearing skinny, every fit was skinny.
Yeah.
But, it's just like, guys, we gotta move on from
Right.
there. But it took at least 2 years
Yeah.
for it to
Yeah.
start selling.
Like, we gotta do it, that's for sure. We definitely have to do it, but you guys have to support it. So if it comes out,
right.
you have, because if you don't support it, it's gonna be like Strong Guy, where like we'll put out a few fabrics here and there, but it's not gonna get everything. Easy Guy gets everything because people buy Easy Guy and they like it.
Right.
So
It took time to pick up that one too,
Yeah.
though. So.
yeah. So it's coming. It'll happen, and support it when it does. KW writes, I'm starting to miss seeing Risa's weekly chain stitching projects.
Aw. I miss doing that
Yeah.
myself. It's
Yeah.
just been too long.
But probably next week's live stream. Right, because next week's live stream, we'll be back in Japan. Yeah. We're going to have to
be
do...
the day, like the morning after we land.
Yeah, so we land a Friday evening. So
Yeah.
anyways, I'm going to do it for you guys.
I will be up anyways,
Yeah,
probably.
we're gonna be so
jet-lagged.
jet lagged, so don't worry. We're gonna be up. We're gonna be up super early. We're gonna do a live stream with you guys, and I'm gonna figure it out. But we're gonna get Garrett in. We're gonna have to steal all of his Friday evenings. It's
That would be
Saturday. Yeah,
cool.
we can
Just
get a
have
phone in
Well,
with
yeah,
a little.
webcam.
Yeah.
Screen.
Yeah. We'll figure it out, but we'll get Garrett in these as well. And like I got James Dan in on one a few weeks ago, so I'm figuring out all the live streaming stuff to get guests on. So, yeah, don't worry, we're gonna be
We can get Brandon on. Too.
yeah, we get Brandon on too. Brandon leaves early's on usually early's on
He has
Fridays.
kids.
Yeah, he's got kids. BD Bezad, the early guy. That'd be a good name for a fit. The early guy. What would that be?
Oh,
That's a mystery.
Nah, it's a mystery. The early guy.
the early guy.
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah.
I
that.
think of like a farmer, like someone who wakes up early, like
Yeah.
like a pair of
Oh,
overalls or
old guy.
something.
Right, an overall, like early morning guy. You know, it's like
or like a really high waist.
Yeah. The early bird. He's got to do some work. Sway, we guys don't like change. I'm still watching this on my Nokia 3310. Good man. I love old technology and old phones. I love them. There's something about an old phone, because back then they used to take time to design them, right? They all look so interesting and
different. Like
different.
each one was different.
Yeah.
Each
Now-
comes with different games.
Yeah, different games, but just even the shapes and the designs of them, they were like,
There was a lot of
Yeah.
like design,
Yeah.
like work that
Yeah.
went into it. Now it's like how thin can you
yeah,
make it?
like
or
here's
how-
a different slab, right? But nobody's trying to make that slab a different like shape or like
Like
you
an
know,
oval phone. How
Yeah.
crazy would that be?
dude, those came out. You know, just remember like the Motorola
No,
Razor.
it'd be crazy, a phone that was like
I was
Yeah.
like a bar.
No.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. Back in the day, they had phones
No,
like that.
but now with the whole thing as a screen.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so cool if you had like a compact, like a
Yeah,
clamshell.
there were phones like that.
That's so
Nokia
cool.
made
But
them.
like, doesn't Galaxy have one of those?
Yeah, the
Fold.
Z Fold is
Yeah.
cool.
The Fold.
So hopefully we get to see a little bit more design when it comes to like folding phones and things like that. I think I would be really interested in that. But yeah, the Motorola Razr. What was the one that was like it was a Motorola and you would slide it out and it would like.
Oh, yeah.
The sidekick.
Well, remember
Yeah.
the chocolate?
It wasn't a
Those are big.
sidekick, but no, it was thin and it
No,
looked
the-
like a lollipop kind of.
Oh yeah.
No,
yeah.
that was the early Android phones.
No, that was not an
Remember?
Android phone.
Or those ones slid up.
What do you-
There was some the like very first Android phones. It had like a.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
The
had
very-
that
yeah,
actually.
but-
HTC or something.
Yeah, there were sidekicks, and those were very popular. But there was also like I don't know, there was a phone Sony P800. It was like a PDA phone. I thought that was really neat. And it was very exciting phones they used to be. Nowadays it's just I don't know. It's just a different rectangle. All right, back to jeans. There's a lot of questions. I can. I'm watching this on my 386 DX. Good man. Well, on a monochromatic screen, maybe an amber monochromatic screen. That would be pretty cool. Nice, joking. A 180 slide out keyboard phone. Sick. I'm watching this on my solar clock. Surely function is more important than form. I mean, when you blend the two, it's really a special thing. The Android G1 Squad. Phone design is the absolute pits. Design language should be so well resolved for daily use. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that... Yeah, the design language of phones today, it's just... There is none. They're all the same. It's very boring. Kevin Van Devender. Just bought my first pair of your jeans the other day. Can't wait to get them. Well, I hope you enjoy them, and thanks so much for joining the live stream. And I'm gonna say it now because I haven't said it in a while. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. We want to get those likes up real high so that people who enjoy this type of raw denim content, this type of raw denim chat can find our live stream. So if you haven't done so already, hit the like button right now. Let's get that like button. Let's get those number of likes all the way to the top, and that'll be my last pitch before the end of the video. I'll do it one more time at the very end, but that's it. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it now, everybody. Hit that like button. Aya Arai writes, any thoughts on bringing back the color-changing photochromatic pants? Love the arrow idea. I'll totally get some. The photochromic denim, the thermochromic is what we called it. Any idea? Great jean, a lot of fun. One problem.
A lot of damage. Like
Yeah.
the sun damage.
Yeah, those jeans, unless you store them perfectly in the dark, they sun damage.
We should put them in black like bags.
Yeah.
We
mix it
should.
up.
If we ever do it again, they will definitely come in black bags. But for us, we had them on the shelf, and then the lights, and so we just had stacks of jeans that were sunburnt right on the front and
On the crease.
right on the crease. So
Yeah.
if you guys have ever, worked in a retail store or anything like that, it happens where product gets damaged by the sun or the lights being too close to them, and you got to be very, very wary of that. So the thermochromics, I have like a couple of boxes of just jeans I can't do anything with because they're too damaged. But it could be fun to do again one day.
Turn them into shorts, maybe.
Yeah.
The jeans itself
Yeah.
is no problem with
Yeah.
you buy it, you wear it,
Yeah.
and then it's no problem.
Yeah.
Just that the problem is like when it's sitting on the shelf,
Yeah.
like being
Yeah.
sunbeam down.
Yeah.
Yeah, film bags for protection.
Yeah.
Like a lead bag.
Yeah, there's UV bags. We used to use
Yeah.
that.
OLED patch on jeans? When? Probably never. I don't think we're there yet. One time, Brandon and I tried to figure out how to do a lenticular patch on a jean, and we went to there's a lenticular a company that specializes in lenticulars that we went to here in Quebec, and they're like, you know what, this is a lenticular.
You can't wash those, can you?
Well, we were trying to figure that all out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Why can't you?
we were trying to figure, because it's on paper,
Oh.
right? So so lenticulars are interesting because some work left and right, and some work up and down, right? So we learned a lot about lenticulars from these people, but we couldn't quite figure out how to do the leather patch with a lenticular. But they helped us with no, we went to a different company. Anyways, yeah, we never ended up making a lenticular leather patch, but we always wanted to, and it would be kind of cool if we did. MIJ7 Yahan is not on sale. MIJ7 is, what do you, maybe it's sold out? MIJ7. Oh, not on sale, as in on sale. Yeah, it's not on sale. Did I promise that to anybody? I don't know. Maybe stick around for the next sale. Maybe it'll go on sale. Yeah. Like Kellogg's baseball cards from the 70s. Yeah, lenticulars are fun. I love these things.
Yeah, we had plasters.
Yeah.
That are
I have
lenticular.
movie posters that are lenticular, like giant full-size movie posters. Those are very collectible. There's a 2001 Space Odyssey lenticular poster that I would really
That's
really
very
love to have.
appropriate.
Yeah. But I have one for Jaws, and I have one for The Thing, John Carpenter. Interesting factoid. Dolphin skin feels like lenticular fabric. Risa, can you confirm or deny that? Risa has swam with dolphins before.
I have swum with them, but I couldn't touch them because they're wild dolphins. They don't like to be
They
touched.
don't like to be touched. All
You
right.
swam in the ocean with them?
Mm-hmm. There was an island that, like, it took me, like, a whole night to get to. Like, I left at night from Tokyo, got on a boat, and traveled. And by the time we get to that island, it was the morning. And it's like a tiny little island, but there's dolphins living around the island. So they have like these boats that take you to swim with dolphins because they know all the spots that dolphins hang out, and then you can just kind of swim with them. Like you have to go deep and then swim like alongside them. And I had to take like a lesson before you go because like they don't trust you. Because if you're not good enough, then they're not gonna like let you. Do that.
Interesting.
Like snorkeling or scuba diving?
Oh, it's neither. It's just nothing. You just wear your goggles, like swimming
just
goggles,
swim,
and then, yeah.
Huh.
Risa's an excellent swimmer, by the way. Excellent. Did you guys? Oh yeah. 27 Finbar writes, did you ever get around to doing a measurement guide video for your denim jackets? I know it's something discussed in the past. No, but we should.
We should.
Put it on the list, Garrett.
All right.
All right, it's on the list. MC Dizzle writes, sorry if you answered already. I wasn't paying attention. Shame on you. But will the island blues dye bleed much onto my shoes? I know most darker indigos do a lot. All indigo will bleed.
Dark or light.
Dark or light. I don't think it matters that much. If you're wearing like, Nike sneakers and things like that, my recommendation is there are shoe products that you can use to like spray on your shoes that makes it easier for them to be cleaned. So if a little bit of indigo gets on your shoes, you can use like one of those shoe wipes, like what is that brand? Creep or something like
You
that.
can use like magic erasers even.
Magic erasers work for sure, but magic erasers they're basically sandpaper. It's an abrasive. So it does clean, but there are like shoe wipe products and stuff that will help clean your sneakers when blue gets on them. Also, if you wear a darker sneaker, you're obviously much less likely to see any of the blue show up. It's really only when you're wearing lighter blue, lighter colored sneakers when any of that blue may show up. Adam Chapman writes, Creep product is a spray we have here in the UK to protect your trainers and sneakers. Yeah, Creep, C-R-E-P. I think they have it everywhere in the world. So check out that product. Headline: Denim goddess eaten by lenticular dolphin.
No, they're so playful.
Yeah.
They're so nice and gentle.
Yeah.
I want to go again. Let's
Yeah.
go swimming.
Let's go dolphin swimming. I went swimming. What was I snorkeling?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fish bit me.
Because you
I
had food.
I had food. I was feeding them, and they got a little too close, and yeah, they got me. Crepe, not creep. Crepe. All right, it's crepe products. Sorry to the good people at Crepe if I've misrepresented your product in any way. You guys are not a bunch of creeps, but you make a good sneaker product called Crepe. Do you have any denim jeans that are not raw denim? No, we only make raw denim jeans. Personally, are you asking personally?
Well, but
They're not raw.
It's just also by like the definition of raw denim. It means that it's never been in the water, then we do have non-raw because we rinse wash some of the fabrics.
Yeah, but it does depend on your definition.
Yeah. We still call it raw.
Yeah. Bloodshot writes, every time I bring my Naked Famous jeans to my local tailor, I blow their mind. I asked them if they chain stitched. They looked at me like an alien. Just quit your job. You know, there's don't expect the world to know all the nuances of what we find interesting about jeans, right? There's so, like, selvage to 99.9% of the world means absolutely nothing. You would show it to them and they could care less, right? So, you know, your local tailor, 99.9% of the people who walk into that shop, they just do a single needle stitch on the hem and they walk out and they're happy. And so for them to be like, why are you ordering off menu? Like, why do you want this special thing? Who cares? Like, in fact, 99.9% of the world's jeans are not even chain stitch hemmed. So it is, in a way, us who are the weird ones, right?
Yeah. So we are the aliens.
Yeah, we're the aliens. But we like what we like, and it's special because we have these special details that, you know, it's our little calling card. You know, we know. It's our club. This is our secret, right? It's not a secret. It's that, you know, we like to tell people about it, and if you're into it and you like these kinds of things, then, you know, more power to you. But, you know, I do know that, you know, sometimes people are like, what do you do? And I'm like, yeah, jeans.
Too long.
Yeah, it takes too long to explain. That's jean stuff, right? They're like, okay. Like, if I were to explain to them, like, I know they have no interest in, you know, me going on, because I could go on forever. I mean, that's why we have these chats. We get it all out. But, you know, the average person probably tuning into, if the average person tuned into this, they'd be like, these people talking about pants for 2 hours every week?
Well, multiple times
you know,
a week.
it's, you know, multiple times a week. It's a lot. But for me, that's what we do, day in, day out, 24/7. It's all jeans. Hence the weird guy. Yeah, we're a bunch of weird guys. In the same way that denim enthusiasts aren't specialists in mother of pearl buttons, there's no crossover. Right. Yeah. I don't think a mother of pearl button would be very interesting for a pair of jeans. Maybe for a lady jeans.
Yeah. Well, we use something, you know, like that on a dress and stuff before.
Yeah. We've done it. Done it.
Put on the seaweed jeans.
Yeah.
Ocean theme.
Mermaid jeans.
Eric Mikado, still thinking about doing a Dia de los Muertos themed denim? Yes, I'm definitely still thinking about it. I have to plan that out, but I want to do it. I think what would be cool, we use like some Mexican cotton. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That'd be really cool. My big old beady eyes emoji. My coworkers, when they regret asking about my jeans. Yeah. You know, we know what it's like. You know what? I want to show off the Matrix jeans. because I'm sure some people have been sticking around. I said I would show it off, so some people have been sticking around for the whole live stream. We can't let them down. We got to show that off, and then we'll get into snack time because I think Garrett brought something very, very special for this snack time today. Yeah. All right, so we've got the Matrix denim. We've got two options here. This is the Falling Code denim. It's the black, all black denim, slightly slubby. It's got a great texture. You've got that holofoil, Matrix Code leather patch. And then on the Selvedge ID, we've got that neon green Falling Code in metallic. So it's hard to see here, but it shines. So this is the Falling Code Matrix denim. This one is the more tame of the options. We wanted to create something that is a little bit more palatable for some, because the next one is crazy. And we've got it right here. The leather-coated Free Will Selvedge. So this is indigo Selvedge denim with a black leather coating on top. It's like a faux leather. It looks and it feels like leather. Like, if you can hear this. Feel it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you felt it, but it's thick.
I've worn these.
Right. And if you're looking for leather pants, well, we've got you covered. But the cool thing about these jeans is that they will fade to denim, and then that denim will fade like a pair of raw denim will fade. So over time, the coating will crack off and start to reveal the denim underneath. When we make the video, we'll be able to show you guys exactly what we're talking about. And then on the inside, we've got the Selvedge ID. You can see it's covered, because the coating covers it entirely. But if you look closely on the side, you can see one side is blue, and then on the other side, you've got the red. So the red and the red and blue pill will reveal itself, and so you can, I don't know, I guess you don't get to decide which if you get to take the red pill and go down the rabbit hole, but we've got the red and blue pill Selvedge ID with the leather-coated denim with the holofoil leather patch, and then for this leather-coated denim, if you can't, if jeans are a little bit difficult for you, then we're also doing a very limited edition denim jacket version of this as well. So you can get, if you want, you can go full leather daddy, or you can just rock the leather-coated denim jacket. It's got the pockets here on the side, and yeah, this is made with that same Free Will Selvedge.
Yeah, we need to make the fading sample. I'm very excited about that.
You can see the Selvedge here on the inside. So yeah, that is coming holiday around Christmas time. I haven't come up with the dates yet. We're planning the photo shoot for next week. We're gonna make the full official announcement for these guys. But Matrix coming in just a few weeks. Just stay tuned, and we will have more information for you then. Sebastian Pale J writes, going to get the Matrix Selvedge as my first black jeans. So sick. That would be a great first black jean to start with. I'm a big fan of black denim. That's why we make so much of it. I've been wearing my solid black Selvedges for over a year now for the Indigo Invitational, and I'm still wearing them hard. Were you just talking about the chain stitch hems? The threads came out of a small portion, and I tried to restitch through the loops on the inside. Is that possible to do by hand? It might be possible.
Technically, it's possible,
might
but
be
it's
difficult.
very, very tedious. It's
Yeah.
not like just sewing regular.
Just sew over the broken lines, and then just sew the rest normally, and just have a willy, a mishmash of sewing on there. It'd look cool. The squeak on that jacket is like a top-notch cheese curd. Chef's kiss. Oh, yeah. Cheese curds, man. It's Quebec. We love our cheese curds here. Just the jacket and a turtleneck, and you'll look like an off-duty cop in the 70s. Hell yeah.
That's a cool
Yeah,
look.
that's a cool look. You need the mustache, though. Turning up to the cinema to see the new film in full Matrix denim leather.
Would that be possible?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I think I don't know when the movie comes out, the 25th or something, and we'll figure it out. Hopefully, you'll be able to do it.
Like a week.
Yeah.
So if you come to the store, maybe that's possible.
But I mean, you don't have if you're not seeing it opening night. Anyways, I don't know when. Also, when does it come out in Japan?
Oh, that's gonna be.
Yeah,
later,
probably be a little bit later. We'll see.
You have to.
Yeah. I might be able to wear full Matrix regalia to the movie.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, you have to.
What is the shrinkage? It's getting late. What is the shrinkage like on the natural indigo loom state, and how much stretch can I expect on the Elephant 9s in between Elephant 9 sizes and prefer slimmer top block? If you're in between sizes of the Elephant 9, go up, get the bigger size. You will definitely thank yourself for it. It's a heavier weight denim. You definitely want the room. The shrinkage on the natural indigo loom state, I think we have the shrinkage guide on the website.
There'll be a second chart.
So just follow the shrinkage notes on the product page, and so the size chart, it's right there. So check out the size chart posted. We have pre-soak and post-soak measurements. Just follow the post-soak measurements and use that to determine your size. I just tried to double through each loop. It looks sloppy, but it works. I couldn't figure out how it originally was stitched. That's okay. You know what? A little bit sloppy. That's the thing when it comes to repairing your jeans. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, these are your jeans, and it's going to express the way that you lived and you used those jeans throughout your life. So don't worry about that. It's only going to add more character. What color would the thread be if you would get the Matrix jeans hemmed? Black. It's all black. All black. All right. Let's roll into snack time because Garrett has a very, very special snack time today. Garrett, why don't you tell us about this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I ordered this online. We have here in Montreal all the alcohol you have to get through one place, and they only had this at the restaurant SAQ. So like you have to be a restaurant owner to go in there and get this.
How did you get it?
Well, I ordered it online.
Shh, don't say. You're gonna get in trouble.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So it's how do you pronounce that?
Lang's.
Douglas Lang's Big Pete Scotch. So this is the special Christmas edition of Douglas Lang. So I'll read you guys a little description here. It says, smothered in smoke and coated in coal, this remarkable marriage of single cask, single malts, only from Islay, which is an island in Scotland, is packed with earthy, leathery, ashy charm, balanced by a wonderful, warming sweetness. Proudly offered without coloring or chill filtration and bottled at a natural cask strength of 52.8%, which is like the original strength when it comes out of the barrel. This potent, punchy dram is the perfect accompaniment for those long, chilly winter nights. So yeah, I got this and I thought we could open it up and try it. So this is actually a blend. Most people talk about like single malts being like it's only from one distillery, whereas this is actually 4 different distilleries from Islay, which is an island, and they're all known for having that really smoky, peaty, medicinal, oceany taste.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, it's got some Ardbeg, Balmore, Colella, and Port Ellen.
The Moor. Look at Reese's face. It doesn't sound appetizing.
Well, it sounds very intense.
Yeah. MC Dizzle. Love that leathery taste.
Yeah, well, and just a couple days ago, you were trying some of the super smoky Ardbegs.
Yeah.
So this will be a good little comparison. So we'll open up this guy.
Okay.
I didn't know, but Garrett is a Scotch enthusiast.
I'm not a super enthusiast. I'm more of a raw denim person, but I do like myself a good smoky
I mean,
scotch.
I think maybe it's your personality that you want to go for the
I know, yeah, it's
absolute.
bad.
He's our very own Ron Swanson, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, last night we were drinking Ron Swanson's favorite scotch as well. Oh, well, let's hear that.
Hashtag drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow,
yeah.
the
You gotta-
color is so light.
Listen to the...
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, there we go.
very nice.
So that's the color.
It's like apple juice.
Yeah,
looking.
it's non-chill filtered, no added color, so this is how it comes. And 52.8%, so it's a little bit stronger than normal.
Decibels writes, love a good Lagavulin dram. Quite peaty and tasty. I can smell that.
Yeah, give it a smell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
smells-
what are what's the nose on this one? What are you getting?
It just smells like alcohol to me. Like sharp. Like a rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol?
I don't know.
Getting a lot of pears. Fruity.
I can smell the fruitiness. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not as
Is there a
smoky.
Duke Silver Scotch? No.
Don't
We don't mention Duke.
Duke's Silver.
Yeah, like the intensity is not as strong as I thought it would
A
be.
little bit of the like iodine.
Is that what you want?
Iodine. Oh.
You ever like had iodine in science class?
Oh, yeah.
Hints of hospital and sterility.
All right.
Okay,
Based on
well,
the sommelier, 100%.
Here, well,
All right,
All
cheers.
right, cheers, everybody.
Oh, wow. It's like a lot, like on a lighter note than it's the flavor is like really strong, but it's not like
It does have that ashy, coaly taste that they're describing, but for 52.8%, I would say there's not a lot of alcohol burn. It's not like you know that
it's-
Glenfarclas you were having the other night where it really burns your throat. This is quite drinkable for a cast strength.
Ivan writes, drink from the bottle, Bezad. Bezad doesn't actually drink. So I only partake in the smells and the good company of alcohol. Javier Martel writes, maybe it's only about jeans, but is my favorite show better than Game of Thrones? Well, I'm glad we're providing you with excellent entertainment here. We try our best. It's more of a hangout than a show, but yeah. Call a cab after a glass of this. Well, we take public transit.
Yeah, we don't try it. Yeah, walk.
yeah. Oh,
It's-
you know, when we do this kind of things, I notice the lack of vocabulary and like the lack of understanding of flavor in me. Like I can't explain what I'm feeling or tasting.
Can you taste the sweetness? Because apparently this is supposed to have a sweet finish, but I'm not really getting it.
I'm sure this stream will end better than Game of Thrones.
I don't know, we didn't
Fun
watch
fact,
it.
I've never watched an episode of Game of Thrones. I know it exists, and I know it was popular, and from what I understand, the ending was not great. Or at least not what the fans wanted.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna watch this at some point, and then it ended, and everybody was talking about how bad it was.
Garrett needs to live stream his liquor collection.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh, yeah, I could bring it in. It would take a while, though.
Yeah.
It would take like an hour,
Yeah.
probably, at least.
That's
This is
okay.
not as funky. It doesn't have the funk that, like, that.
It
The
doesn't-
Ardbeg that you were having the other day.
Yeah, it doesn't have the earth, like you know, like the taste of dirt, basically.
Yeah,
like,
you know that dank smell.
Yeah.
I need a drink.
That, like...
I want to get the... I want to...
Oh.
Yeah.
What,
The fever tree.
Oh.
Yeah, let's get fancy.
fancy.
Yeah, I forgot. I
Ooh.
have a fancy soda here.
Is it a twist off?
No.
Oh,
Risa's
you
got
gotta-
a beautiful
Yeah, nice.
bottle opener. I feel like I need to be in on this. Oh shoot,
Yeah.
we're
Oh,
spilling.
no.
It's okay. We got a towel here. We're good. Thank you.
So, what's this supposed to be?
This is Fever Tree. They make some pretty fancy sodas.
It smells so good.
Is it in Canada or U.S.?
looks imported by a company in Markham, but I don't know where the company comes from. But they make a lot of great ginger ales and ginger beers and tonic water. So they're really known for making drinks that are used to be mixed in with other drinks. But I just happen to like their sodas. And for me, getting this is kind of like a small luxury. It's just a little taste of luxury.
It's such a small bottle, and it's pretty expensive.
Yeah, they're not. There's no like dollar value. Like you're not really getting a good deal with this, but it tastes great. And if you ever find some Fever Tree sodas, especially their ginger beers, they're very good. This is pink grapefruit, pamplemousse, sparkling pink grape is great. Haha, Bayset, why did you flip the bottle? You caused a spillage. Did I flip the bottle? I didn't even realize. Oh, you know why? Because there was some sediment that was spilling. That was my bad. That's definitely.
Well, you got to mix it up, get the flavor.
Yeah. We have Fever Tree in the USA. They're at my local grocery store. Yeah, they're around. That's for sure. They make really nice products.
Can you get it in a bigger size, like a 2
No,
liter?
this is the biggest they make.
So
In fact, they have like cans, and the cans are like this big.
Tiny.
Yeah.
Well, fancy people don't drink a lot of
Yeah.
soda.
Fentimans is good soda. I also love Brandenburg ginger beer. I like Fentimans also. They make a great soda as well. Garrett, do you like Corona beer?
We had one the other day. I wouldn't say I love it. My favorite beers would be from Parallel 49 or Fat Tug in BC. So if you're from BC, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Good Fat Tug.
The amount of local, microbrewery beer distribution in Canada is amazing. Like anywhere you go, you could have like a ton of local beer that you've never seen. And like in Japan, there's really not that many local brewery, and all the microbrewery craft beer
They're all owned by the big guys
that are distributed well are owned by the big guys. So it's always the same. It's really bad.
Sorry, Garrett. Frugals and Warlock is greater than Parallel 49.
Well, the thing is, if you're in BC or like we said, if you're in Canada, there's so many options for everybody. So I don't even bother to drink really big brand beer because I can sample one of the 50 different brands they have at the grocery store.
It's so much fun. I've been drinking a lot of different beers, since I got here, and it's all the graphics on the cans are so cool. And
yeah, it's very nice. That's for sure. All right, I think we gotta call it. It's getting late, and I think we've had a good stream here. So that means it's my time to ask you to hit that like button, everybody. Hit that like button one last time. If you like this video, if you liked hanging out with us this entire time, which I'm sure you did, because you're still here with us, and we appreciate it. Hit that like button. Thanks for joining us on another snack. Sorry, I feel like I cut it off real quick, but
I don't know.
Yeah, it's getting to that time. We will be back again next week from Japan for a live stream. And what else? Oh yeah, we've got I forgot. I totally forgot. We have a Black Friday sale going on. I'm like, what else is going on? No, we have a Black Friday sale going on at Tate and Yoko and Naked Famous Denim NYC.com. Check it out. Save big. We've got a lot of great deals. A lot of jeans for $98. A lot of stuff for a little amount of money. There's some real great clear out deals going on right now on the site. Take advantage while you can. The sale, the last day of the sale is November 30th. Prices go back up on the December the 1st. So take advantage. If you've got any questions, hit us up. We'll be back again on Monday in office to answer any of those questions that you sent through. In the meantime, have yourself a great weekend. Be kind to one another. If you're celebrating, if you've celebrated Thanksgiving, enjoy your friends and family and all your leftover meals and food and good Christmas stuff is coming up. But enjoy all your Thanksgiving leftovers. Those are always fun.
And I think people really liked having Garrett on the live stream.
So
we got
thanks for having me.
Yeah. Oh, it's my pleasure, of course, Garrett, and Risa as well. This is the three of us together. We have to do this more often. Hopefully, we'll be back in Canada again relatively soon, at least sooner than last time. Travel is a little bit difficult still these days, but things seem to be getting a little bit better. MC Dizzle says to Garrett, thanks for representing BC. Mm-hmm. He's our representative of BC, that's for sure. Our BC-ian, I think that's what they call you guys. And thanks for all the well wishes. We'll see you guys again next week. Have a great weekend. Be kind to one another. Do nice things for somebody. Buy them a soda.
Yeah.
Buy them a soda.
Or whiskey.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.